What is up, everyone? I am, of course, the one and only, the Joker of Yu-Gi-Oh! Representing Team FTK. And today, guys, I'm bringing you guys a speed duel video. As the title says, it is my Relinquished versus Gravekeepers. Now, I want to bring you guys a speed duel video because of a few different reasons. One, I've done the deck profiles and I've done the set openings. It only makes sense to bring you guys a duel video. As well as, I want you guys to see an actual duel in action. For any of those that haven't seen a duel, you know, this might enlighten you, it might show you some of the things that happens in speed duel, might show you how quick the games can be depending on who you're going up against. And, you know, showing you how fun it really is because of how simple it is. And sometimes the simplest things are often the funnest things. And of course, guys, the other reason I wanted to show you this is because, you know, it's really fun and I wanted to show you guys my deck in action. I have actually done a deck profile on my Relinquished deck profile, which if you want to see that, there'll be a link to that in the description down below. And, you know, you can play it card for card almost because that's what I play. This deck has not changed since that deck profile. The only thing I've ever been thinking about changing is the side deck, which I'll get into, you know, when I get into the side decking portion of this video. But of course, guys, before I even get into the video, there are a few things I just gotta say. Number one, if you guys are looking to support us in more ways than one, in, you know, not just punching that subscribe button and hitting the notification bell, which we always appreciate, and commenting down below, requesting particular videos. You know, if you request more speed duel stuff, I'll be happy to get onto it, guys. If it be deck profile, duel video, discussion video, you know, whatever. If I'm able to do it, I'm happy to do it, guys. But if you guys are looking at supporting us in the ways of money, it is always appreciated. We do have a Patreon, guys. The link to that is in the description down below. And if you guys are looking up, hitting up some of your gaming gear, check out Int Gaming. We are sponsored by them, of course, as we have our promo code, which is TeamFTK10, which you guys can use to get 10% off your purchase. And of course, guys, this duel is recorded at my local Game Traders Modbury down here in South Australia, guys. I'm not sponsored by him, no, I just absolutely love the store, and honestly, I just want more people to come on down and play the game here. Honestly, it would be way more fun. You know, if we can have 30, 40 people playing Speed Duel, it'll be way better than, you know, anyone playing MK4. And that's just my opinion, guys. And of course, without further ado, let's get right into the duel video, shall we? Okay, guys, so of course you know who's on the left, you know who's on the right. I'm, of course, the one and only Joker playmat over here, playing my Relinquish. You know my skill is Weevil. For any of you that have seen my deck profile on that, I use the Weevil skill card, you know, allowing me to use Hidden Parasite and Aerosols because I love board wipe. My opponent here is playing Gravekeepers, rolls the 2, I'd roll the 4, I get to go second because anyone that's played Relinquish or really Speed Duel, most of the time you want to be going second. Because, you know, there are a lot of decks that rely on heavily going second. Not a lot of decks can really, you know, do great combos going first, unless you rely on setting up a lot of your stuff, which Gravekeepers do, I guess, which does make this a great pairing because he chose first every time. Every time we duel, he always chooses first. And in my hand, I've got the Aerosol, I've got the Sphere Karibo, I've got the Sonic Bird, and I've got Relinquish. So I've already got the, you know, combo to be able to go off to be able to take his monster. Now he plays, you know, quite easily. 2 back row, 1 face down, pretty simple, pretty easy. I draw another Relinquish, summon that Sonic Bird to get the search off. He doesn't stop me whatsoever, he doesn't have anything here, so a lot of this is just me searching, you know, shuffle. He goes to give me the card, and I wanted to skip over that part just to show, you know, no, I'm not taking the card. Unless, you know, he's got a second or third monster, life points are so close together and the game is about to be over, he's got no back row, you know, maybe I would actually take the face down. If I was worried that he had Blast Sphere, which I haven't actually seen him play Blast Sphere before this game against me, so I wasn't prepared to actually see that. If I honestly thought it was any other Gravekeeper monster, I was thinking of taking it next turn. Of course, it ended up being a Blast Sphere, which means, you know, if he decides to use that combo of destroying my card quite easily, you know, just wait it out. I take 1400, you know, damage quite easily. It's a really fun card in the way of stalling, honestly, which I would love to run. Now here we're just ending up talking, so I'm going to skip over this bit a little bit faster for you guys, because you don't need to see a lot of this. You know, a lot of it's just me and him back talking, but he was actually thinking, oh, if I attack, then I take the 100, and if the card leaves, and it's like, no, it's actually only if the card actually leaves with that monster does do I actually take the damage? So it's better to just summon the monster and then, just leave my monster to be. If it was me, though, personally, if I was in his position, I would have just set his monster, waited for that protection, because once again, I'm just going to bring out Senju, getting me out that Relinquish, being able to take his monster, which is the whole combo ideal. And here he's just thinking, okay, what can I possibly do? I've already summoned the Sonic last turn. He should know that I've got the Relinquish ready. I keep the Sphere Karibo. I know I can, oh, well, what if I want to be able to tribute and then use it another turn? I know I can do that. But you see, the thing is, Oracle is a pain in the ass against Relinquish, because either way, I just take the, I can either lose my monster quite easily, it lowers its attack regardless, because it doesn't lower its original attack, it lowers its current attack. So that's why I decided, no, I'm going to keep this Sphere Karibo, just in case, he destroys one of my relinquished ones once, and then, I can just use the other one. Of course, he did kunai when I went to attack, but I still got him with the other damage. Once again, a lot of this is just thinking, when you actually play after a long period of time, yes, the most amount of time you actually spend playing this game is the thinking of, oh, what's my opponent going to do here, here, and here. In my opinion, when you start to try and think 5 moves ahead, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, though, because you're taking, oh, what if my opponent does this, so I pair against this. The one thing people need to start to understand is, I am the Joker. I come up with my strategy, as I'm doing it. It's not that hard for me to go, oh, I have Sonic Bird, I have Senju, I'm just going to bring Relinquish out. That's all my deck does. And that's why I love playing it. He goes Dust Tornado here, just popping my card. I say, wait a minute, you've still got that kunai on the field, when are you going to get rid of that? I go to attack him. Once again, he's thinking, okay, do I use this card, do I not use this card? And pretty sure, yeah, he ends up taking the damage again here. But he's gone, oh, what am I doing here? So it's a lot of thinking for him here. Got the kunai that already got destroyed. Pretty sure the damage actually did not going through. If not, if my monster gets switched to defense, we know it's a Sphere Karibo. I don't remember everything that happens in all of these duels, guys. It's not something I can just close my eyes and go, oh yeah, I remember every single phase that ever happened in the entire duel. No, I pretty much just remember I either win or lost, and I brought out Relinquish. But yeah, here he starts thinking, okay, well, yeah, I'll just use Mijori, which, when a card is sent from, the field to the graveyard, being destroyed or whatever, which it was, he just gets to be able to bring that out and popping my card, which, in my opinion, I don't know why he didn't pop Relinquish, because I would have. Relinquish is the whole thing with my deck. You get rid of my Relinquish, it's quite simple. Almost everyone knows I play, half shot and all that, but whatever. It's whatever's, guys. You pretty much want to inflict most damage, I guess, so that's why people do that. But I run 3 Sphere Karibos, I went out of my way to get the card, so may as well keep on using it. And I draw another Sphere Karibo, take his monster, it's the whole thing. I just pretty much wait till my back row card gets destroyed, take his next monster, and go to attack him, whatever. Here he actually did Sphere Karibo me, so it's kind of priceless when that happens, after you've just Sphere Karibo'd someone else. Once again, just going to fast forward for you guys, because a lot of this, as I said, when I'm going to fast forward, it's going to be the thinking time, the time where nothing really happens. He summons a monster, all that kind of stuff. I don't fully know what happened. Give me a sec. May have skipped over him activating a card. Oh yeah, no. Sorry, he just attacks, and I'm used to my Relinquish, he having something else, but then I remember, oh wait, no, he actually doesn't get destroyed. So I don't know why he summoned an attack at first, and I thought it was going to be something else. Either way. I actually don't know why my... Yeah, that was actually a misplay on both of us. Sorry, guys. Yeah, before anyone comments, yeah, that was a misplay on both of us. My back row card shouldn't have actually been destroyed because it was in defense. So, but Yeah, that's what I originally thought, but then I was like, oh wait, no, his attack is higher, so it does pop it, so my back card did get destroyed. That's what our whole misplay it was, but yeah, it did actually end up working out really well, which once again, you know, he destroyed my card, and Gravekeeper. Here's the biggest lesson to learn. One, if I have many cards in my hand, or I have a set back row, unless you can fully promise to destroy the Relinquish, it is not wise to leave my Relinquish without an equip card, because trust me, I'm going to be taking your monster. That's what Relinquish does. As soon as I get the chance, your monster is going to be gone. It's that simple. So yeah, a lot of time thinking here now. I'm pretty sure we got to the game at this point almost, because he's at 14, he does tornadoes. Gravekeepers still, and the reason I look at it is because I couldn't remember what this one did, but the actual other reason is I haven't seen any other Gravekeeper deck run this card, which to me is kind of funny, because if you are going to play Gravekeepers, I do recommend playing that card. It recycles your cards, you know, materials that you need, which is absolutely needed. And of course, you know, Skik Reaver again. Now at this point I've got an Eradicator, I've got the Senju, I just take his monster, you know, and before I can do anything else, he just goes, yep, that's game, because he had nothing in his hand, you know, nothing else that he could possibly do. Absolutely win. Now at this point I actually do side, I take out the Eradicator and I put in Dice Spoon, and It's My Lucky Day. For any of you that don't know what that card is, It's My Lucky Day is I pay 1,000 life points when a coin toss or roll of the dice is happening. I pay the 1,000 and I get to decide the result that actually happens. So with Dice Spoon, I call 5, I pay the 1,000, and it guarantees to destroy his 2 back row cards. Or, depending on what it is, like if it was my turn last time, I already took his monster, I could destroy one of mine, destroy one of his, with the Relinquish equipped card of course, and then take his next monster to pretty much just empty him out. It pretty much depends on whichever combo I want to go with. And as I said with the whole siding thing, it's honestly depending on what you're going up against. If I had the chance, I'm actually still waiting for 3 ready for intercepting, which I'm thinking about getting into the deck. I'm going to be taking out my Mask of the Accursed and one of my Time Wizards, because I don't honestly use the Time Wizard ever. Even though I've got It's My Lucky Day, I pretty much use that for the Dice Spoon. And the Mask of the Accursed, I don't really use it against anyone else, because a lot of the time I'm taking the monster with Relinquish. So my biggest worry is against, you know, the mirror match where he's taking my monster. If I go up against, you know, Possessed Dark Soul and he then takes my Relinquish, you know, it's always fun to be able to do, you know, ready for intercepting there. And of course, Amazonas, you know, being able to use Heirloom and all that. That is always annoying. So yeah, this is game 2, guys. Already starting all the cards, using the new life points. Once again, he decided to go first. He lost, so he gets to pick. I don't understand why he always wants to go first. I guess it's just to set up his stuff. But, you know, honestly, I would just go second against me. Because, yes, you are setting, but as you could see in the last result, I took the cards last time. And yeah, I know I haven't added the card to my hand. I already said to him, yeah, I'm just going to be attacking. Once again, it's Blastsphere. That whole ordeal. So I'm pretty much getting ready to take that 14 damage off the effect of that. So yeah, draw, pop, take the 14, puts me down to 26. It's really fun, honestly. It's one of the better cards in my opinion. Once again, I use Sonic Bird. So at this rate, I've got 2 of the Black Illusion Rituals. I didn't fully look at my hand this time, and yeah, once again, I did go to attack. So I'm taking 14-14 again. Risky as hell. I've got the Black Illusion. I've got the Relinquish. I was kind of getting risky at this point. Like, I was seriously getting risky. And he already used 2 Blast Spheres on me last time. So I'm pretty sure this is the point where I just go, you know what, screw it. So yeah, I'm 14-14. Use the Senju. Senju, bring out, you know, get the Relinquish. At this point, he's winning with Blast Sphere. That's honestly the biggest way to win against Relinquish, because you pretty much go Blast Sphere against Relinquish. It screws over the deck 90% of the time. Unless I can somehow get rid of the Blast Sphere, which is by using back row removal cards like Dice Spoon and all that, it gets really risky. And I didn't draw the Dice Spoon guaranteed combo until, you know, afterwards. So 14-14. So yeah, I was on like crap, 14-28. Yeah, ended up like going real low on my life points there, pretty much risking it all. Yeah, because the first one put me down, and then that put me down to 26. So yeah, I was still on 12. So at this point, I was at 200 life points, guys. 200. I'm trying to turn the game around as much as I possibly could, as you can see there. I deal him the 14. I just took his monster. The biggest reason was I was afraid it was another blast sphere. It turned out not to be a blast sphere, which kind of annoyed me at the same time, but I was like, nah, screw it. So at this point, yeah, that's when I look at it again. I'm like, oh, I can't believe it's not a blast sphere. Because, you know, it's screw it. Now I am at 200 life points. Basically, if I attack into his monster and it's blast sphere, I'm dead. If his monster has any higher defense, I'm dead. So it's really risking it. I put myself down to 100 life points, guys. Pretty much risking the entire game on 100 life points. He's still, you know, quite high. And I'm just trying the best I possibly can to turn this game around, because that's what you gotta try and do. You know, no matter how many times you get hit and whatever, you want to try and turn the game around as quickly as you can. Here it goes for the whole, you know, Gravekeepers Oracle combo. You know, doing all that. Yeah, I pretty much read it here just to make sure I know exactly what it's doing and all that, which, you know, just gets a special summon. And I'm pretty sure, you know, I was screwed here, guys. I was screwed here if he summoned in attack, which I thought he was going to do. But I decided, nope, he didn't. So I went half shot on his monster, so he would take the damage. And my monster still remains on the field, of course, because it had the higher attack. You don't get to stop the attack with half shot. That's why I love running this card. It's absolutely great as well if Relinquished is in defense. Just makes it really, really fun. Gonna fast forward a few things here now. There we go. You know, had the dice. The reason I did Dice Spoon. Okay, I had two back row. I was hoping to pop one of them so that I could take his monster, so that, you know, I could maybe win. And I rolled one that deals me the 1,000. I didn't have anything else, right? I didn't have my, like, I could have waited out, tried to bring it out, but, you know, I honestly just wanted to try and win as quick as I could, because he had nothing in his hand, nothing face down, so I'm like, okay, I'm at a good spot if I can win this right now. There's, you know, nothing he can do to stop me. But, of course, because of the whole, you know, Dice Spoon being able to kill myself, me taking 26 because of, you know, sorry, 28, just because of the whole bloody blast sphere, it just got really annoying. I, of course, decided to go second. I have to go second, guys, regardless of what he does. And here he only sets one card. I summon Senju, get the research, relinquish off, of course, as always. You guys know what's going on right now. So yeah, this is basically how Speed Duel is. You know, you got 3 spell and traps, 3 monster zones, which you can see better on his map, but my map looks way better, because Joker, of course. And of course, yeah, you have a skill card, which is really fun. I did go into this more in my discussion video, which I'll leave a link to that in the description down below if you guys want to check that out. And, you know, here I just had, you know, Senju, double Senju, just beautiful. Just beautiful. I don't believe I had a Black Illusion Ritual at this point, though. So I was pretty much just going, oh, come on, I really need to win as quick as I possibly can. Go to attack, he uses the Windstorm. Good old faithful. Oh, yeah, I did have the Black Illusion, but he had nothing, so there was no point of me using it. I had the one Black Illusion, and the Dice Spoon, which I was waiting for him to bring out at least one more card, if anything. One more card, you know, face down. Or at least waiting until he had less cards in his hand, so I knew, like, okay, he doesn't have the whole Sonic, the Sphere Karibo ready. But yeah, I go Sonic, get another Black Illusion Ritual. The reason I do this is just in case one of his back row cards is actually a negation card, which, you know, like Magic Jammer and all that, there is a high chance that he could run that. So I'd go for the whole, it's my lucky day, I'm trying to kill this right now, I don't care what that back row card was. I'm pretty sure it was a defensive card. you know, go for the whole Relinquish, take his monster. Not sure why I didn't turn this one to defense. I think, yeah, so I had I think it was 17 or 19 or something. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't turn this one into attack. Like, one of those stupid things. But I still got to attack the 1200 and all that, of course. Sorry, 14, which put him down to 12. Honestly, that is the biggest stupid thing I've ever done, is not turning this card to attack sometimes, because I forget he's there. Like, honestly, he's on the other side, I forget he's there. So here I just go, you know, Relinquish, go to attack, and win the game. It was quite that simple. Once again, It's My Lucky Day won the duel for me, almost, as well as, you know, being able to search. It's My Lucky Day is one of the clearly better cards, in my opinion, of using as a skill if you're looking at trying to pop that back row, which I've won a lot of the games with just using It's My Lucky Day, popping their back row, using Relinquish to take their monster, and just winning the game. If I've gone up against Dragoncaller, though, just being able to use Hidden Parasite, changing it into Insect so I can target their monsters, and just, you know, using Relinquish, absolutely insane as well. But of course, guys, that was my first speed duel video on this channel, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Sorry it was a bit long. I really wanted to try and get into as much of the gameplay and, you know, talk as much about it as I possibly could. If you guys want to see more duel videos like this, or if you want me to try and do a lot quicker of just showing you guys the duel video and me not commentating over it or anything, or just putting a cool song over it or whatever, comment down below and I'll be happy to do that instead, guys. If you guys want me to make 2 different versions of me commentating over it and then me just uploading the video of it quick as possible and just having music playing in the background, I'll be happy to do that, guys. All you gotta do is comment down below. And of course, guys, as always, I just want you guys to request anything that you guys want to see. I want you guys to keep on enjoying the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Play more speed duels so you guys can get into it. And of course, guys, as always, till next time, that ends it for me, the one, the only, the Joker of Yu-Gi-Oh! Representing Team FTK, signing off.